Hello and welcome to another Minecraft video. Today I'm going to be making this room look a little nicer and maybe even adding in a few farms. Right now this room looks really bland because it's all just the stone walls. I didn't even make it all completely stone. So I'm thinking that I'm going to make the walls all this stone brick, and then I'm going to make the floor out of iron blocks since I have a huge surplus of iron blocks. So I am going to get right into that, but before that I just wanted to show you guys how my bees are going. None of them are out right now, but I'm sure these two are both full, and I think that all of these are full. So soon I will be able to build a whole bee farm. Maybe I'll actually do that in this episode. We'll see if there's time. But right now I'm going to get into making this whole room look a little bit nicer because it is very bland. Hopefully I have enough iron here. I know I definitely don't have enough stone bricks, but I uh, have plenty of stone back in my base. I was just running out of shulker boxes and I didn't want to go and get more from my other base. So I'm going to get right into it, and I will see you guys once I made some progress. Okay, I'm almost done with the floor here, and I just wanted to tell you a few things that make this go a lot faster. I actually have a Logitech G Pro wireless mouse, which allows me to create macros, and one of the macros I made just basically makes my mouse right click over and over really quick so that I can just run and place the blocks below me. It's been a great help in doing stuff like this, or building walls. It also really helps, like on the shulker farm that I showed when I was showing my world. All that glass I placed with this macro, it just helps a ton to place blocks like this really quick, and just makes it a lot more enjoyable. Every once in a while it slips up like that when I'm trying to look up and stuff, but otherwise it's really helpful. And one other thing that I have done to make this process go really quick is um, digging big holes like this, as you can imagine, can take a lot of pickaxes because it's a lot of mining of stone and stone-like blocks. So I actually made a whole bunch of diamond pickaxes that are all max enchants with silk touch so that I can basically just keep mining forever. I just have to switch off my pickaxe every once in a while, and I'll show you that really quick. Now that the floor is done, it looks like, yep, the whole floor is done. So I gotta place the torches back, but I have this shulker box that just has tons of pickaxes. As you can see, I've already used 4 of them. I have 3 left though that I have to use, and I'm actually just gonna switch this on out right now so I don't accidentally break it. But yeah, that is my shulker box full of pickaxes. This one is normally full of iron, but I used all the iron in there and then had to refill it with other stuff. I will probably refill it with iron though now, because I have the iron right here, but I have a huge surplus of iron. I can't run out, and I've mentioned that a couple of times. And once I'm done lighting this area up so that nothing spawns down here, I'll show you what I mean by a big surplus of iron. Like, it's a little ridiculous how much iron I have. So if I come up here to my storage system, uh, if I go down here, iron's one of the first few things sorted. And the bottom one is where it actually sorts to, and as you can see I have quite a bit in here, plus this shulker box which is like half full. But then if you look up here, all these shulker boxes are filled with iron blocks. So I have a lot of iron, more than I could ever need. Um, so I don't think I will be running out of iron anytime soon. I am going to look through here, though, for any shulker boxes. This is just the bulk dump storage that I have. But I need to find some shulker boxes to transport some more stone bricks because I'm running out of shulker boxes. That one should come through soon. I think it'll go into this chest, yeah. So hopefully that comes through pretty soon. Because, yeah, there we go. I'm going to fill it up with stone bricks. And once I fill this up with stone bricks, I'm just going to go and finish the walls so that the room looks nice, basically. But, yeah. I also was thinking, and it's kind of stupid that I have all these on here. I have to, like, walk over it to see them. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise all these up one sometimes, all the ones with the item frames, because the way I have them right now is kind of stupid. So I'll fix that up probably in a later episode. But right now, I'm just gonna finish off that room, make all the walls look nice, and then I will show you guys the updated progress. Okay, so I stripped one block off of all the walls, and now I am going to replace all of that space with the stone bricks. And while I was doing it, I realized the ceiling is still gonna look ugly, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do for that yet. I'll find a block to put there. I'm not sure which one it will be yet. But right now I'm going to be working on the walls, basically the same thing as the floor, but this time instead of going back and forth, I'll just be going in a circle, going up one. Oh, and there was a couple areas where, of course, it got a little funky with like this chicken farm here that I placed against the wall really smartly. But otherwise, this is what I'll be doing for the next while. And surprisingly, mining all this out only took one pickaxe, and now someone is spawning on top of this bee farm. And so I'll see you guys once I have all the walls placed. So the two shulker boxes full of stone bricks I had was not enough, I guess. So I have to go get some more of that. I made it pretty far. I'm like maybe 2/3 of the way up, as you saw, but I did not make it all the way, so I gotta get more stone bricks. Probably should have grabbed one of those shulker boxes. But it's gone pretty quick. The macro definitely helps a lot. I would not be able to do this without it. It is making this go so much faster. I'm so glad that I set it up. I think I might also, I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do for the ceiling, but once I do, I will probably switch that out. That's going to be a lot more work. I'm not exactly sure how I'm even going to do that. Maybe I won't even switch it out. Maybe I'll just leave it as plain stone, because switching it out would be a ton of work. Maybe someday, but probably not in this episode, because I do not feel like trying to replace a whole ceiling right now. That'd take a lot of scaffolding, and I don't have any scaffolding. Or just a lot of dirt blocks, which I usually use as scaffolding, because they mine instantly, but they mine instantly with a shovel instead of a pickaxe. So that when I'm trying to mine or do stuff underground like this, it works a lot better to be using a shovel than a pickaxe, because then you don't mine through your walls and stuff. But I'm just gonna keep doing this, and I will see you once I'm done. Hopefully I don't run out again, but I have a feeling I might. And I will see you when I'm done. There we go, all the walls are done. Next, I think that this thing is kind of an eyesore right now, because it is the only thing left in here, besides the ceiling, of course. But you can barely see that, so I've just decided I'm probably gonna leave it for the time being. So I am going to do the top and bottom of this in the iron blocks again, just like the floor, so then it will kind of match. And I think I'm going to leave this wall as stone, because it's kind of going to be a little tricky to change that out from stone. And I'm planning on expanding it soon anyways, so there's no point in changing that right now. But I'm going to change the top and bottom of this to iron, and then I am going to be done in this area for now, I think. Well, I'm going to be done improving this area. I might put a few farms in here after this, or at least start trying to make a few farms. But I'm going to do that, and I'll see you after. Okay, and the top is done. As I was doing it, I did have a slight mishap right over here, and I broke one of the comparators in my sorting system, but I fixed that. And then I also realized that the bottom, I already had like a plan for it, and it was all to be deep slate but sideways like this. So I think I'm just gonna continue through that with all of the bottom part, and then I will be done with this. I think after that I will start work on the automatic chicken farm. I think that this is producing enough eggs to support it. Oh, I forgot that I dumped a whole bunch of stone in here while I was making the walls. I'll move that out of there. But yeah, that's definitely producing enough eggs now, so I should be able to make an automatic chicken farm. I don't really know why I need an automatic chicken farm, but I'm gonna have one, because why not? Actually, now that I think about it, I'm probably not going to do that because I mostly just live off of golden carrots. So maybe I will work on a sheep farm. I'll get them all set up. I don't have the sheep right now to actually like run the farm, but I'll get the farms ready and then I can move the sheep in at a later date. So once I finish this bottom, I will get all the stuff ready to make the sheep farm, and then I will be back to show you guys how to make those sheep farms. I will see you then. And done. I finished the sheep wool farms. I have 16 different chambers because I'm pretty sure that's how many different colors of wool there are. So I have all those done. I just need the sheep in here and I need to color them. But basically how these work, I'll show you on this end one, is there's an observer right here that scans the block inside all the glass right here. And then when the sheep eats that, it grows fur or wool or whatever, and then the observer observes the block being changed from a grass block to a dirt block, which triggers this redstone here, and that triggers this dispenser that has shears, which shears the sheep, and from there you get the wool into you, you get the wool, which then goes into a hopper below here. I haven't set up the hopper systems yet, but I will set that up later. Basically, I just have 16 of those that all can have different colors of sheep in there, and then I should never have to worry about a certain color of wool ever again. I actually have all the hoppers, but I need to turn them into hopper minecarts because they have to go inside the blocks, which is going to be a pain. Because then you have to push them all down to the piston and stuff, so I will have to do that later because I don't have all the pistons and stuff. I wasn't really prepared to do that right now. But yeah, I finished the sheep areas, kinda, they're almost done, and I also changed this whole bottom area to the deep slate on its side, so it looks very nice, and this whole area is just looking much better than it did before. I would like to thank you all for watching, and I hope you like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.